What's going on, YouTube? It is your girl, Sammy. I am back and at it. We are in the gym parking lot. We are about to go hit a workout, but I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind recently, and I feel like so many women need to hear this because it's so important. It's the reason why I was stuck in a body and a mindset and a confidence that I just felt so insecure in, and was the change that I had to make in order to actually accomplish my dream physique and have a confidence that just radiates energy, radiates so much. And I just need everyone to hear this. I need every single woman to hear this because it truly changes the game in how you approach your journey. So whether you are trying to lose weight or build muscle or change your body's composition, how many times have you told yourself, oh, I'll just start on Monday, or oh, I'll just start, after summer calms down because there's so much going on. Oh, I'll just start in the new year. I'll start after this weekend, blah, 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 blah. We'll just start when something happens or in the future. We have all been there. And a lot of the times, the reason why we think that way is because we are looking for the logical approach, right? What's the right workout plan? What's the right training program? What's the right, this and that? Do I need to do Pilates? Do I need to have a vibration plate? Do I need to do X, Y, and Z to finally achieve my results? Instead of actually fixing the root problem, which is what is going on up here, the stories that you're telling yourself, the limiting beliefs that you have, how you actually view yourself, and the type of person that you think that you are is actually the reason why you can't stay consistent and can't stick to something for long enough for it to actually produce the result that you're looking for. Have you ever wanted to wear a Skims skin tight dress? You know the one I'm talking about, the tiny, or the tight one that goes all the way to the floor without needing shapewear underneath. And don't be afraid to admit this. I was so scared to admit this. I wanted to wear this dress and have a flat stomach. No matter what I ate, no matter what I drank, I would still have a flat stomach and feel like an absolute baddie in this skin tight dress. I thought that made me really, really vain and oh, you're so focused on your vanity and the way that you look, but it's okay if that's what you want. It's okay. But I genuinely thought that will never be me. I will always look this way. I will always feel bloated. I will always feel uncomfortable in my body. So I genuinely didn't believe that that would even be a reality for me. Or have you ever wanted to ask for a promotion or a raise at work because you genuinely feel you deserve it? You work so hard. You've been with your company for a long time. You put up with a lot. You are genuinely just so good at what you do. But for some reason, you don't have the confidence or the conviction to go ask your boss for a raise or a promotion because you're so worried about being shot down or judged or rejected from them. And maybe deep down it's because you know that you could be doing a little bit better, and you're kind of frustrated on why you can't elevate your standards to match what you know you are capable at your job. Or have you ever wanted to get into a relationship with someone who treats you like the absolute queen that you are, someone who you might marry one day, but you can't figure out why you keep attracting these toxic ass men into your life? The ones who don't communicate properly, or don't text you back, or ghost you after a couple of days, or don't show up for your first date, or literally get high and don't show up to family dinners. That is literally so specific because that was actually happening to me not even 10 years ago. You are literally where are all the good men? Where are they all? Because the dating pool is so sparse, you feel nothing is out there for you, and that there's no good men who you can find to be a partner for you. Or maybe you're actually in a relationship with someone and they love you and they always are telling you how, oh, I'm so attracted to you, or oh, you're so beautiful, or you're so sexy, but you do not believe that they actually mean it. You kind of feel oh, you're just saying that because you're my boyfriend or because you're my husband, and that's your job to tell me that. And maybe he is a good guy and he is saying all of the right things, but deep down you know I'm not actually taking care of myself. I don't believe that I'm beautiful, sexy, attractive. So I'm not going to believe you when you say it, and I'm not going to feel desired in the way that you are trying to make me feel desired. So why don't you feel like you have gotten to that place yet, right? It's not because you can't find information about macros and calories or a good meal plan. You can literally go onto ChatGPT right now, give it information about yourself, and it'll spit out a great meal plan and great macros and calories for you. It's not because you haven't found the right training plan, right? Like I have so many free guides that you can utilize. My 12-week booty building guide, you can literally get for free in like the description right now if you really, really wanted to. It's not because your boss hates you or because you don't do a good enough job at work. It's not because there are like no good men out there and that you just can't find the right one. It is not because of other people. It is solely because of you, right? And I mean this with like so much love because I needed to hear this 3-4 years ago. Every single decision that you make, every single choice that you make is because of you. Like you are the one doing it. You are letting yourself off the hook every single time that life gets hard or challenging or maybe doesn't go the way that you anticipated 100% of the time. And this is the stuff that like no one really talks about because it takes it actually forces you to take a look inward and realize, okay, holy shit, I might actually be the problem here. It's not just the meal plan. It's not just the workout program. It's not because I can't figure out what to do. Like, you're a smart girl. You can figure out what to do. There is something holding you back up here that you haven't realized yet. It's a blind spot for you. And I want to talk about like the 3 things that are actually holding you back because again, I needed to hear this. So the first mistake you're probably making is waiting to feel motivated before you actually act. And I know that you have heard this before, okay? This is literally all over the internet. You're probably thinking like, duh, Sammy, we know that. Like motivation doesn't build results or a life or like success that you are looking for because motivation is a feeling, it's not a decision. However, we put so much pressure on it every single day, maybe without even realizing it. Like we constantly tell ourselves, oh, I'll wait till I feel ready, or I'll wait till the timing's a little bit better, or I'll wait till like my rising moon is in retrograde sun, whatever the heck like horoscope thing you're telling yourself. I don't understand any of that. So just stop saying it. I'll be honest with you, like I have never actually been a very motivated person in literally anything that I have ever done in my career, in my, working out, like literally nothing. So why have I been able to build a body and a business that I'm so stoked about and really, really proud of and actually changed my confidence? Like, how did I do it? Literally, it is so simple. I started waking up on my first alarm. Okay. And that seems so small. That seems like, what the hell? How did that actually change your motivation or change your discipline? And the reason why it did is because of a couple of things. First thing, when I wake up on my first alarm, it immediately creates like a win for the day. And I'm more likely to then go and like follow through with more things throughout the day because I am keeping that promise that I made to myself the night before when I set my alarm saying I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm doing it. If I was to snooze it, I'm breaking promises with myself, and all of a sudden that breaks my self-trust, and I'm less likely to actually be disciplined and follow through for the rest of the day. No matter what is happening in my life, no matter where I am, no matter who I'm with, no matter if I slept crappy the night before, I always wake up on my first alarm. I never ever hit snooze. It's actually teaching my brain that I am someone who can follow through and I'm someone who can keep promises to myself. That is called a non-negotiable. It's something that is non-negotiable in my life. I don't give myself an option to do it or to not do it. So I always do it because it's not an option. Do I want to wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. every single day? Like, am I excited about that? Hell no. Usually, like 99% of the time, my alarm goes off and my immediate first thought is like, go back to bed. You didn't sleep great. You're tired. Oh my gosh. Like I didn't oh, this sucks so much. Like your bed looks so comfy. Look at your husband sleeping there right there. Like I just want to go cuddle him, whatever it is. That is my first thought. And what I have learned over a couple of years is that you can't control your first thought. The first thought that you have always comes up from past beliefs and, impressions and things that people have said to you as you were growing up and developing your brain. So you can't control your first thought. It's going to go wherever it goes. But what you can control is your second thought. So instead of, going from my first thought being, oh, you should just go back to bed. It's not that big of a deal. Like just, snooze for like 15 minutes, whatever it is. I have to actively change my second thought to no, you're gonna get up because you promised yourself you would. And if you break this promise, you are then breaking self-trust with yourself. And I'm gonna do this because I love myself and I refuse to be inconsistent and again, break those promises. What's really important to remember is discipline is a skill set. It's not something that you are born with or not born with. It's not a personality trait that you either have or you don't. It is truly a skill set that needs to be practiced because anything worth getting good at takes practice, right? We know that. But for some reason we think, well, I'm just not a disciplined person. I could never be like that. Sammy, it must be easy for you because like X, Y, and Z reasons, and you don't know what I'm going through. It's like, yeah, I don't know what you're going through. But what I do know is that you have to take action for your life if you want it to be different. You can't control all of the things that have maybe happened to you, all the trials and tribulations that you have gone through. Totally understand, like shitty things happen to really good people. I totally get that. But again, you have to take responsibility to take action if you want something to be different. And the next thing is chasing a body over chasing the identity. No wonder you can't stick to something, a meal plan, a training program, being accountable to yourself, if you are solely just focusing on the way that you look and the scale looking a certain way or giving you a certain number. Back when I first started going to the gym all of those years ago, I started going genuinely because I wanted to look different. I wanted to have a small waist. I wanted to have a big butt. Like that was what I was gunning for so hard. I was like, I want to change the way that I look, I want to change my body composition. But then for some reason, I couldn't follow through. I couldn't follow through with my training. I would skip the gym. I wouldn't push as hard. I wouldn't have intensity in the gym. I wouldn't really follow my meal plan. I would kind of skip things that I knew I was supposed to be doing. And then I was like, okay, well, why is this happening? Because I really want to look this way, but it just wasn't enough to get me to actually follow through. What I realized was, okay, I lacked a lot of discipline. I lacked a lot of confidence. So I started chasing that and how I actually wanted to feel about myself versus the way that I wanted to look. I knew that the look would come from the byproduct of being disciplined, of actually following through and doing those things that I needed to do. No result or, scale weight or body will ever happen or stick if you don't first believe that you can be the person capable of achieving those results. Like you might have heard the saying, like act like the person you want to become, or act like the job title, or dress like the job title you want to have in the future. This is the exact same thing. You need to change the way that you think from being someone who can't stay consistent or isn't a gym person or, can't eat healthy or doesn't eat healthy into I am a person who does go to the gym regularly. I exercise because it makes me feel good. I fuel my body because I know it's going to help me. Like there is a very big difference between those two things, and the way that you say it and the things that you think really, really matter. Confidence doesn't come from looking a certain way. It doesn't come when you hit a certain number on the scale. It comes from who you become in the process, and again, keeping those promises to yourself over and over and over again. And the third thing is probably the most important one, because this is the one that I see all the time from people, is that if you feel like you can't do it 100% perfectly, it doesn't count. Like giving up, calling it quits, throwing in the towel simply because something didn't go 100% to plan. This is quite literally the all or nothing mentality taking over your life and making you feel like you have failed when you are so far from that. How many times have you fallen into the trap of like, well, what's the point? I already ate unhealthy this morning, so I might as well just not eat properly for the rest of the day, or this weekend's super busy. I have this barbecue and this dinner and this event, so like it's kind of ruined for the entire week and I'll just restart on Monday. Thinking if you can't do everything 100% perfectly at 100% capacity, it doesn't count. And so like, what's the point of even trying? Problem here is the way that you actually view consistency and what that means for you. So a lot of people think that they need to show up. Consistency means like 100% effort, 100% of the time, every single day of the entire week. But all that does is burn you out and is like a recipe for disaster. Like who is going to be showing up that way all the time? Like no one, absolutely no one. Consistency is actually about showing up differently every single day. So some days, maybe you are at 100%. You've got a lot to give. You can hit everything perfectly. Awesome. Some days you might be at 10%. Some days you might be at 42. And then other days you might be at 85. Every single day is a different percentage, but every single day there is more than 1%. That is what real consistency actually looks like, and is way more sustainable than trying to do everything perfect 100% of the time. Progress is never actually made on those easy days. Like when everything feels really easy, you can hit everything perfectly, you are at that 100%. That's actually not where progress happens. Where progress happens is on the messy days where you have like 10% to give, but you're giving that 10% all you got and like showing up anyways, regardless of what is going on. All I like to think about in these moments is it is what you do most of the time that matters, not what you do some of the time, okay? A lot of the time we're so focused on this some of the time. Oh, I ate something bad. I skipped a workout by accident or because I was tired. You know, not everything went perfectly to plan. So like that is the sum of the time. If most of the time you are eating properly, you know, you're fueling your body, you're going to exercise, you're getting your steps, you're drinking your water, you have really good sleep. If that is most of the time, the sum of the time can still be fun, flexible, going out to a restaurant, you know, eating out, drinking a glass of wine on the patio. Like that is okay. That is how you actually create sustainability and balance within your lifestyle. It's not about the plan. It's not about the meal plan, the training program. What's the right thing for me to do? The right thing for you to do is to fix those 3 problems and like give yourself actually the opportunity to become a different person in the process. Again, no results or like body or scale weight will ever stick or work long term if you don't first fix what's going on in your noggin and actually become the type of woman who is capable of achieving those results, but also keeping them for the rest of your life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Love ya. Bye.